Welcome to the Dream Interpretation channel. Today, we will talk to each other about seeing the weapon. Whether seeing or buying weapons, we will know the explanations related to it. We will also know how to see the gun. When we see a person that he is protecting or carrying a gun or buying it, we will also know the interpretations related to it. First, the weapon is in a dream. When a man sees that he has a weapon, it is the visions indicate a good wife. If he was celibate, then it is the symbols that indicate his marriage to a good woman. Or if he was married, then her promise to him is the righteousness of his wife. Also, when a sick person sees a weapon, it is a harbinger of recovery for him. Carrying arms and seeing people looking at him, sometimes it indicates, according to people, this person or the seer. Also, when a person sees that he has a weapon, and he sees that someone took it from him, it is one of the visions that indicates weakness, or the demise of a position. Also, the weapon is, which indicates chastity and good morals. The weapon also indicates stability and the visionary sense of safety. Weapon in general, also promising victory. Strongly promising. When the seer sees that, he is carrying a weapon, so it is promising for him victory, as well as strength. Seeing the gun. Either he sees the seer, that he is carrying a gun in a dream. When he sees that he is shooting a cannon from him, sometimes he indicates his refusal for some of the things that exist in his life, or some of the actions that he does in his life. He also tries to see a group of people carrying weapons, and sometimes this indicates a feeling that he saw fear or some anxiety in some matters. Seeing suicide using a gun is one of the visions that indicates bad thinking or negative thinking. When he sees that he is not able to, when he sees that he is shooting, and he does not know how to control this shooting, it is the narration that indicates the opinion's lack of security, or its constant feeling of fear. Also, firing a gun sometimes indicates treachery, or hypocrisy for some of the people around the seer. The gun is also sometimes indicative of the wife's misbehavior, if he was married. The gun or the possession of the gun, or he sees that he is buying it, or that he is getting it. It is the opinion that indicates, or reaches a high position. He was also hit when he saw a vision that someone was hitting him with a gun from behind, which would expose him to problems, expose him to treachery. He must guess. Seeing a person holding a gun and being able to control and hold it with ease is auspicious of success and superiority in the life of seer in general. When he sees because the seer that he sells the gun. Selling a gun is sometimes not good. And vice versa, seeing the purchase of the gun is a good, as well as livelihood. The revolver, which is wide in a dream, is promising and with abundant money. Sometimes hitting a gun indicates that the seer is doing some actions or committing sins. He must guess. Taking a gun from a dead person sometimes indicates sedition, or a problem that can happen between the seer and relatives, or one of the close ones. The pistol is also one of the symbols that denote victory, strength, self-restraint, and the ability of the seer to take responsibility or take charge of his life matters in general. Pistols Tyra or large revolver. Who is it also? That indicates that a person may be in need of someone older than him, or someone who means a little mature, to support him. The gun is also one of what it is. When a person sees that, he means that there is someone who gives him a ransom gun, a power that he will get or support, or assistance from this person to get out of a crisis or distress. Also see the sword. The sword is also one of the symbols that denotes authority and status that the seer can obtain. The sword is one of the symbols that heralds the birth of a male. also one of the symbols. When a person sees a spear, the spear is also one of the symbols that denotes sustenance and also a good son. A vision is also one of the symbols that indicate a boy, as well as a knife. Seeing a firearm in general is also one of the symbols that sometimes indicates enmity or a rivalry of seer. But when he sees that he has this weapon, he will be promising victory. When he sees that someone is giving him a weapon, this is a promise of safety and security and victory for him, and also for him, and for money. The white weapon in general is also part of the vision that indicates livelihood, money, safety, and the protection of the viewer from harm. Also, one of the symbols when a person sees that he is buying a white weapon is that which indicates protection and also a benefit that the viewer can obtain. The weapon in a dream is one of the symbols that, as we said, indicates support and also on victory and on the salvation of seer from anxiety or fear. If a person was ill, then he would be healed. Also, seeing the weapon is also one of the symbols that indicate against the person traveling. If he is of the same opinion, he is the one who travels, then sometimes he indicates his return, which is once again to his homeland. This is how, in short, the interpretations related to seeing weapons in a dream. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or inquiries, write to me below, and I will answer you. Thank you very much. I will see you in a new video. Goodbye.